I wonder if we're going to be confronted by that big guy for interfering in his little debacle.
Dear friends, I bid you welcome. I hope the night was not too short. Your Eminence, Duchess, Monsieur de Richet, allow me to introduce our new guests. They arrived during the night. Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs and close aide of Frederick William II.
Okay, so that's not
King
the guy.
Napoleon Bonaparte, Lieutenant of the French Revolutionary Army.
Or was it the guy playing
and
chess?
Jacques
I don't think so.
Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge. Unfortunately, my friends, Lord Mortimer will not be joining us this morning, but he should be with us later. So, let us begin.
What is Mortimer playing at?
Because I think he was playing chess with Mortimer.
Urgently, and he sends no one to meet me?
I almost feel like...
I'm not sure if I understand.
Whoa, that was fast.
Huh. Peru looks totally out of place here.
I did not know.
He's counting the 10 sets of cutlery around each plate? The man is completely lost.
Uh-oh.
Thank you again.
What's his vulnerability? I like that we can go in here literally any time. Etiquette. Okay. We have 1 point in that, so that might come in handy. Look at this. 11 points before level 3 where it becomes free. So this is like long term.
The wine, Your Eminence. It is served every day at the king's table.
I'm feeling like this guy is probably like Lord Mortimer in disguise or something. The guy at the head of the table.
My dear Johann, how are you?
Glad to make landfall at last. And yourself?
Very well.
And your husband?
He's poorly. The French Revolution gives him terrible headaches.
Oh, I understand. I shall feel better too as soon as the situation is settled.
If by chance the French crisis is emulated in Berlin, there will always be a refuge for you in London, my dear.
Your offer does you honor, Emily. But London is much closer to Paris than Berlin. Beware. The French are capable of sailing up the Thames straight to the Houses of Parliament.
Oh, my friend, I am shaking in my clogs.
Etiquette's on full display here.
Is the wine to your liking?
Very much so, Sir Gregory. Such complexity. Typically French. A Sauterne, isn't it?
Absolutely.
My thoughts
If I'm
exactly.
not mistaken, this is not Lord Mortimer's favourite wine. It is yours.
In his absence, I have taken the liberty of making a slight deviation from the rule, but I count on your discretion.
Don't worry.
So
I
we're waiting for
appreciate
them
the
to
same
touch on
grape
something that we
varietals as
know
you. I remember
that we're,
the
like,
last time
knowledgeable
you
about.
tasted that nectar here at this table. The finest minds of the century were present.
And the last time we drank it, the orphanage in Bloomsbury was still in ruins.
Would you repeat that?
Oh, well, I put some small effort into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas. The bedrooms, washrooms, and the classrooms had all been refurbished.
I think we read that about him somewhere.
I don't know what to say. You have given the girls a wonderful Christmas gift.
It's about helping
Thank
children.
you.
I made a promise. Now it is done.
She looks stressed.
It's the first time I've ever seen her so moved.
Or moved.
Just mentioning that orphanage broke right through Emily's hard shell.
Ah. Okay. Vulnerability to psychology. Which, thankfully for us, we are very good at. We're at level 2 psychology.
Is everything all right?
Yes, thank you. I had a moment of absence, but here I am again.
Maybe it has something to do with her upbringing.
What do you think of Volner?
The Prussian king is his puppet.
I find it hard to believe the king of Prussia is so weak.
Be careful. Volner is as influential as he is dangerous.
You seem to know each other well.
We used to work together.
Okay.
I see.
Oh, dear. Go ahead. What do you want to know?
Napoleon's pretty quiet.
Have you any information on this Napoleon?
And you, sir?
I mean, we found a bunch of information on him.
Lord Mortimer has invited Napoleon along to negotiate an important commercial venture.
Nothing strange about that.
And the Golden Order is somehow involved.
What? Our order? Are you sure?
That's what I read in the letter from Mortimer to Napoleon.
What do you want to know?
This information is important. Thank you, Louis.
Don't screw me, George.
Monsieur de Richet, it would seem we have common interests. Could we speak in private, please?
Yeah, sure, that's not sketchy. Let's go.
Not really.
Come on. Come on, Napoleon. Who asks questions like that?
Lord Mortimer and the Golden Order, through your mother, have concluded a financial agreement.
Stay composed, Louis.
Be cool.
I'm listening.
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother.
I don't know anything about
You
that.
must know that I am deeply sorry about her disappearance, but I must validate the deal urgently if I want to be able to organize things properly.
I haven't seen Lord Mortimer yet. I'm afraid I'll be unable to answer your questions.
He assured me that you could replace your
Well,
mother during her absence.
That's the first I've heard of
I
that.
appreciate his confidence, but still, this is a bit hasty. But please continue.
Of course, but I need to know if I can count you among
Jesus.
my allies.
Gotta show him how competent we are.
And for that, I have a little question for you. The agreement stipulates an aid of 50,000 louis d'or for 200 cannon.
This is not the right time. Let's do this.
I've only just taken over the affair. The agreement will be considered null and void until we've gone through it together.
What's his vulnerability here? Etiquette.
Is that clear?
All right, you seem to know what you're doing.
Nice.
I have one last question I would like to pose to you. We don't know each other yet, you and I. And I need to make sure that we both share the same vision for the future of France. Given the hard times that have befallen our beautiful country, what do you think it would take to restore its luster?
Oh, man. We know that he needs a leader. That's what we read. That's why he's here, right?
I think what France is lacking today is a truly strong leader ready to govern her. Someone who will restore her luster, who will propel her forward so once again she
read
becomes
that.
a proud nation respected by all. A man capable of both rebuilding the country from the inside and, at the same time, developing exterior relations. Someone with a vision, I think. The right person still remains to be found.
You're right, my friend. I
Boom.
hear your words.
Napoleon,
and I agree.
you're so easily manipulated.
Monsieur de Richet, I am reassured. I am very happy to have met you. Lord Mortimer was right to put his trust in you. I hope to work with you in the very near future.
The problem is I
would
can't
like
afford to
thank
have all
you
these
for your
conversations.
support by offering you this humble little gift.
Okay.
Reflections on the Revolution in France. Mr. Bonaparte, I thank you for this gesture, and please know that I, too, am delighted to have met you.
My friends, I would like to say a few words, please.
Oh,
I
guys,
would
pipe
like
down.
to
George
thank
is talking.
Lord Mortimer, and you, Sir Holm, for bringing us all together here. Those of us for whom it is not the first time here, like me, are all trembling in sweet anticipation of the arrival of our host. For the rest, I would like to reassure you that Lord Mortimer always has a few surprising projects to propose. But I can assure you that each and every one of us has always benefited from them. The last time I came to this place, Lord Mortimer offered to help me in my electoral campaign for the presidency of the United States. And it is imminently clear that his support was an invaluable aid to us. We are here among like-minded people. So let us put aside the conflicts in which some of our nations find themselves at present. So I
Easier
raise
said
my
than done,
glass
probably.
in honor of you all, my new and old friends.
trust you shall not be disappointed, Mr. Washington.
Washington is a very gifted speaker. Leave him for 5 minutes with sworn enemies and he'll convince them to be friends for life.
Yeah, which means he could probably manipulate us too. What's his immunity? Politics. No vulnerabilities yet. But man, if we ever talk to... Well, Elizabeth. Servants, everything.
And
Alright.
tomorrow, all the guests will be present, as well as Lord Mortimer, I hope. Until then, I trust you will find plenty to keep you amused.
Oh, I'm sure. Do you have any honey at this table? We need honey bad. Nice! Didn't fail anything. Oh, sick. That's so cool. Look at that. That's huge. Keep going. Oh, that's big. A lot of objectives there. Okay. 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 8 points. Let's be smart about this now. So now we grab 1 here for conviction. We could do like science. We could finish occult. And we could unlock... could I unlock a 3rd? I could. Politics, linguistics, foreign languages. I'm trying to think of how that would come in handy. Like, that's a tough call, honestly. What are the other books that we have, like for the morning? Psychology point, probably not. Politics, because what I could do is take, you know, 1 less point in one of these. Oh, science, right? Yeah, science we were gonna do, but we're level 1 in science. Like, I feel pretty good about that. It's just that it's very costly for us. I feel like at least getting level 1 in everything is valuable to us because it opens up the possibilities for us to do it if we have the focus or the knowledge. Sorry, the effort, I should say. These are going to be longer term, like over multiple episodes where we have, you know, 11 points. That's going to be significant. But I kind of like the idea of having all of these available. I don't know if that's wise long term, but we also don't know what the impact's going to be. So I think we'll go with this. Then we only have linguistics and erudition that are not available to us. Experienced. Man, look at all this stuff. Your effort points pool increases by 1. Okay. You gain 1 point in etiquette because we didn't use consumables during a quest. So this is another thing. This is another... These are like achievements of sorts, where if we focus in on this, then we're going to unlock... Reach level 3 in vigilance and level 2 in questioning and psychology. Has the fake elements displayed during an opportunity. Like, these are very strong. I feel like these will happen over time, but if we wanted to focus in on any of these, I mean, that's great. Okay, cool.
All right, let's recap. Before dinner, I was going to investigate my mother's message.
I appreciate these little introspective
all eyes size you up.
recaps. We have to find that Medusa. Okay, now, here is another one. What are we close to? Questioning, vigilance, logic. I don't think we have any books for that. We have psychology, politics, manipulation, etiquette, science. Maybe I just take the free point. Manipulation seems quite good, actually. And if we could get that there, it would make it cheaper. I think we'll do this. We'll work on it. Okay, so find the place mentioned by your mother. We need to look for the Medusa. But now that we've got access to this big open area, I would hope that maybe we could find, like, some honey. Honestly, that would be great. We need honey so bad. Butterflies. That's kind of cool, actually. Ah.
Well, Your Eminence, do you still have any room left?
Ah, my son, the sin of gluttony is the most difficult of all in my eyes. Nevertheless, what a charming moment we have had together. I'm delighted I was able to talk to Mr. von Waldner. We hadn't spoken to each other for
Yeah,
an
I'm still not sure what's going on with
Yes.
him.
I noticed that Your Eminence knew a fair number of people at the table.
The benefit of age, my son. This isn't my first invitation to Lord Mortimer's.
No, that's
You will
true.
see. It's the perfect place to make new friends. Indeed, I noticed that you and Mr. Bonaparte had already begun.
Yeah, he's an interesting fella.
I adapt quickly to local customs. It's what I was taught.
And you are right to do so, my son. But tell me, have you had any news of your mother since your arrival?
Alas, still nothing, Your Eminence. But I still haven't been able to meet Lord Mortimer.
Nobody has.
Do not worry. It is typical of him. What can I say? Lord Mortimer is a very busy man. I should think you are beginning to worry.
I'm not getting worried.
To tell you the truth, not really.
You are right. Be positive. Perhaps Sarah is in the company of Lord Mortimer, and they will
Yeah,
both turn
maybe.
up shortly.
Finding that little
But
stockpile at the
While I
beginning
have
kind
you
of
with me,
reassures me that she's
I have a
around.
question for you.
Go ahead, Louis. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a painting of a Medusa. Or actually, okay, that's fine. We can look for that. But where all eyes size you up. Maybe that's like a big mirror or something.
If I said to you, where all eyes size you up, would it mean anything to you?
I don't know if it's the place you're looking
Portrait
for.
gallery. Yeah.
But it makes
Yeah.
me think of the portrait gallery.
There's a gallery here? Can you tell me where to find it, please?
Of course. Just go through the door at the end. It will lead into the library. Continue all the way through, and you'll end up in the gallery.
Through the
You'll
library.
see it, Louis. When you get there, you'll know.
Thank you very much, Your Eminence. On that last word, then, I shall leave you to fight your demons. See you later, Your Eminence.
See you later, my son.
Okay. Cool. Here we go, please. Devil's Thorn.
The lock is surrounded by a triple circle.
We have a 5-circle key, but that's it. It's pretty cheap for us to unlock these things. And we found amber in a bunch of them. Hello. Honey. Is that what that is? I think that's honey. It's a lot of honey. Oh. The royal jelly.
Seriously.
That's big. That's big.
Amber crystals.
Yep. I wonder if there's similarities in the style of the box. I don't know. But I also wonder if, like, okay, so we saw that one and it required that key. Is that a key that I could have found somewhere? Oh, what's this? Don't be a 3-circle key. Occult Earth symbol. Here's the 5 circles. Here's Occult Earth. Looks like a heart, kind of. Huh. What? Okay, these are alphabetized.
Atrus, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
Well, then it's time to read it, honestly.
Atrus,
The
No?
Miller Brothers.
Fine.
Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
Look at that. Royal jelly. Okay, so we're maxed. Let's take one.
A few pages out of an old encyclopedia.
Yes, that's 2 of those. Okay, so now we have 2 of the 3 pages, which give us science, linguistics, and erudition. Oh, man. Being thorough is, like, actually massive. It's gonna help so much in the long run. Here's the portrait hall, I guess. I don't see Medusa at first glance.
Where all eyes size you up.
Yep.
Chances are, that's the room my mother spoke of.
And she also spoke of a Medusa. Should I go and try to find the creature now? Liberty or Death by Vigneault. Well, I'll take
I
Liberty,
don't think
please.
we need to investigate,
But
like,
allegory regarding the decoration of the rights of
every
man.
picture, but...
That's the least you could say.
Okay, this is locked. Look at this thing, that's so cool. Imagine living in a place like this. That would just be freaking incredible. The Last Supper.
Carmelite water.
So
They say that if
good.
you drink this, it gives you a real boost. The Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci. The last day before his crucifixion, Jesus announces that he will be betrayed by one of his disciples. Christ Crucified by Velázquez. Look, someone's left a note there. Reserved for the Duke of Alcudia.
Ah, cool, okay.
The Song of Roland. Roland feeleth his death is near, his brain is oozing by either ear. With his brain oozing, it's already remarkable that he can feel anything.
Yeah.
A fragment of amber. The Fall of Phaeton. Another painting by Rubens. Poor Phaeton,
Blocked.
struck by lightning by his father
Another
Apollo
amber chunk.
for borrowing his chariot and losing control of it. Moral, don't steal Dad's chariot. A fragment of amber.
Look at this.
The Company by Rembrandt.
So much amber. Okay. Next room. Not seeing a Medusa. That's nice statue. Find the Medusa. Might not be a painting, could be a statue. Oh, there it is. Okay, so golden box.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
So, I think we were maxed out there, which means it was wasted. So, I should try to make sure that I'm almost never at max. We always want to be at, like, 4 or less. And now this is the one talking about there was, like, the next clue is a strongest soldier or something? It will attack the strongest
I've got to
soldier?
find out what Mother was trying to do with her. The Medusa. A hero armed with a sword?
Or the most
A
heavily
hero with a
armored?
lantern. And the last one holding a shield.
The shield, then.
I'll stake my life on it. All the statues form a single scene together.
The poor devils are about to face the beast. Let's give them a helping hand.
So we're gonna like rotate the shield to face the Medusa, right?
A painting with no name.
That's gotta be Mortimer. The white beard. See, I was thinking that was the other guy, the sketchy guy at the table, but assess it, rotate. I don't think we need to do that. I don't think we need to spend those. This is the lantern. But see, this guy is facing her. Toward the Medusa already. Toward the hero holding the lantern. Toward the hero holding the sword. Hold on. Let's see if we can figure this out. The beast always charges the most protected one. Which I think is talking about the Medusa. But, okay, so maybe the Medusa has to be facing him.
The clue I found said, "Beware hero. The beast always charges the best protected. That is its weakness." That's the key. The best protected hero is the one holding the shield.
Cool.
Thank you, Mother.
But now what? How do the others work, I wonder? Have we seen a painting with, like, Roman soldiers and... maybe never mind.
The origin of myths, a reinterpretation of legendary creatures. Just what I need. The text is in French on the left-hand page.
And I can't read the languages.
Let's find the chapter on the Medusa.
Damn it. Oh, I guess French, yeah. Okay.
Hang on. This version is significantly different from the regular one. It recounts how men have always belittled women in society. Harpies, mermaids, the chimera, the
We heard about the
Hydra,
Gorgon.
the Gorgons. The section on the Medusa.
All right.
While some of the heroes divert attention from the Gorgon, the hero with the sword brandishes his weapon at the Medusa.
Okay. So if we know that, then we only have one other variable. We have to turn the sword guy towards the Medusa. The Medusa's looking at the shield. Maybe there's two variables. And then the lantern, we don't know just yet. But if we read in Latin, we'd probably get that, and then we'd be down to, like, one variable. Right? Think about the configuration. I'm just gonna try. So right now, he's facing the Medusa. Let's go put him towards the guy with the sword. I don't know. And him... we could try him towards the guy holding the lantern. Nothing seems to be happening. Maybe towards the sword as well? No. So the lantern could also be towards the shield. Got it. Got it! Got it! Got it. So, we only had to try the variables of the two that we didn't know, and that saved us a ton. That's awesome! That's so cool. Oh, and it's like an exact replica, too. So they don't know... Whoa!